Hey, what's up? Good morning. This is Edwin. In this case study tutorial, I'm going to be showing how to use AI, specifically ChatGPT, to identify mistakes you may be doing with one of your uh, traffic generation strategies. Okay? So let's begin. The traffic generation strategy is Pinterest. So the first thing I want to go over is, Justin, um, rich pins. You're you're doing you're posting pins on Pinterest to drive traffic. Okay, so now there's regular pins and rich pins. So rich pins are a special type of enhanced pins that automatically syncs information from your website to your pins. Unlike a regular pin, which is just an image with a link and description you manually add, rich pins pull extra details directly from your site so the pin stays up to date if you change content later. Okay, in this case, you don't have a blog, but you do have an eBay listing and you do have a Shopify store. Let's look at what ChatGPT says about rich pins with Shopify or eBay listings. Okay, now something very interesting about Shopify store. Good news. Shopify works really well with Pinterest. If you install the Pinterest app for Shopify, it automatically adds the right right metadata to your products. Your products can appear as product pins showing your price, stock status, and direct links to buy. Bonus. You can also sync your Shopify catalog directly to Pinterest as a product feed, so updates like price changes are automatic. This is the easiest and best way to get rich pins working for your store. Now let's see what it says about eBay store. eBay doesn't officially support Pinterest rich pins since you can't add metadata to your eBay listings. If you save your eBay listings to Pinterest, they'll just be regular pins with your image and link. You won't get automatic updates like you would with Shopify. A workaround some sellers use: create a Shopify or e-commerce storefront as your hub and list products there, and then link out to eBay if you prefer sales to go there. That way you get rich pins plus better branding. My suggestion: use Shopify plus Pinterest app to enable rich pins easily. For eBay, you can still pin items, but they won't have the rich product details. So this is very interesting information. So now you know the difference between regular pins and rich pins. Let's move forward. All right, now let's go to how to utilize ChatGPT to help you with identifying mistakes that you can possibly be making. Let's go first over. Oh, let's take a step back. I'm going to begin a new chat. Here it is. And I'm going to tell it to, you always want to set the persona. Act as a Pinterest marketing expert. I want help in identifying what I am doing right on Pinterest and doing wrong. I want to keep the prompt simple, clear. I'm going to also issue a enhance this prompt. I want help in defining what am I doing right on Pinterest and doing wrong. I I sell candles and beeswax and on Shopify and eBay. Enhance this prompt. So I'm going to issue this additional instruction, enhance this prompt. It's enhancing my initial prompt. Act as a Pinterest marketing expert. My business sells candles and beeswax on Shopify and eBay. I want you to audit my Pinterest strategy to identify what I'm doing right and wrong. Evaluate my profile, poured pins, descriptions, hashtags, and posting frequency. Compare my approach to proven best practices for SEO and engagement and conversions. Show me which of my actions are helping me get traffic and sales. Okay, so now I created now an enhanced prompt, but now I want to tell it to run it and tell it what you're currently doing. Okay, so now I'm telling AI that what I'm currently doing. Okay, so here it is. What I'm currently doing on Pinterest is posting pins to drive traffic to either Shopify or eBay, inserted keywords for my products being used on Shopify. This is all I am doing. Let's run it. Thanks for clarifying. Right now, you're doing the bare minimum on Pinterest, posting pins, adding keywords, linking traffic. That's a start, but Pinterest is not like an eBay or Shopify SEO. Its algorithm favors visual engagement, keyword intent, consistency, trust signals. So this is all you're doing. Here's a breakdown of what you're doing right and what's likely holding you back. Actually pinning. Many sellers don't even use Pinterest. Pinning itself is step one. Use keywords. You're at least telling Pinterest what your pins are about. Keywords matter, but right now it sounds like you're just copy pasting Shopify keywords instead of tailoring your Pinterest search intent. Driving traffic on the platform. Linking to Shopify, eBay is correct. Some people forget the call to action and just post pins for views. What's missing? What's hurting you? Profile boards not optimized. If you only pin products but don't have keyword rich boards like soy candles or beeswax ads, Pinterest has no strong signals about your niche authority. Visual design branding. Pinterest is visual first. If your pins look like plain products, shots, or eBay style images, they won't get clicks. You need text overlays, lifestyle images, and scroll stopping graphics. Pinterest keywords. Shopify keywords, Pinterest keywords on Shopify. Buyer search, buy beeswax candles near me. On Pinterest, they search DIY beeswax ideas, romantic candle centerpiece, etc. Pin variety. no consistency strategy, no rich pins SEO enhancements. If your pins aren't set up with rich pin data, title, description, pricing, you're missing extra SEO juice. Next steps, quick wins, do these right now. Optimize your Pinterest profile, blah, blah, blah. Create 7 keyword rich boards. Use Canva to decide pins. Medium term, 1 to 2 weeks. Long term, monthly system. Right now, you're doing only 30% of what works on Pinterest. You got the foundation pinning and linking, but without visuals, boards, Pinterest, interest, keywords, and consistency, your growth will stall. Now, I want to show you something. Okay, now I want to show you the importance of Pinterest. Pinterest is a super powerful way to drive traffic, but only if you're doing it correctly. If you're not doing it correctly, Pinterest can actually punish you. It can actually hurt you. Okay, let's go over what AI has to say. Okay, you're absolutely right to be concerned jumping in and just posting without first understanding Pinterest SEO. The algorithm proven strategies can definitely backfire. And here's how you can explain. Never mind. Let's move forward. Why posting blindly on Pinterest can backfire. Algorithm confusion, low quality signals. Pinterest tracks every early engagement, saves clicks, outbound traffic on fresh pins. If he posts randomly without keywords, context, or optimized titles, those pins will get low engagement, sending a signal to the algorithm that his entire account is low quality. Result, future pins, if optimized, may get suppressed because Pinterest already tagged the account as low value. This is probably the most important thing that I want to communicate, that if you're not abiding by proven set strategies on driving traffic from Pinterest, you're hurting more yourself than helping yourself. Okay, so let's see what else it says. Wasted content effort. Posting without keyword research means his pins won't appear in search results or feeds where buyers are looking. He'll be building a library of content that looks good to him, but is practically invisible to his target audience. Hurts brand authority. Messy boards, mismatched titles, or irrelevant pins make the store look unprofessional, disorganized. When buyers do land on his boards, they may not trust the brand enough to click, missing compound effects. Pinterest rewards consistency, relevancy. If he skips the SEO basics now, it's like planting seeds in concrete. No growth will compound over time. Later, you have to delete, restart boards, or spend time fixing old pins instead of benefiting from years of compounding traffic. All right, so I think this says it all right here. Right now, what's critical is for you to take a step back, slow down with Pinterest, and understand what Pinterest needs from you in order to Pinterest send you the traffic that you need. The key is to understand how Pinterest works, what you need to feed it, how to feed it, so that it rewards you with exposure and traffic to the places you want to drive traffic to. All right. So now the next thing I want to talk about is, these are mistakes, common mistakes that people do when working with Pinterest. Okay, I went ahead and looked this up for you to help you. Okay, I'm going to send you these links. 8 time wasting Pinterest mistakes that bloggers still make. All right, so I'm going to send you a link to these articles. All right, you can go over them when you have a chance. Then this one is a Pinterest marketing strategy. This is a quick overview of how to get going with Pinterest fairly quickly and without going crazy. I know you're short on time. You have a lot of things on your plate. So I'm trying to help you get going as quickly as possible. Also, I'll be sending you this. I'll be sending you this this Pinterest traffic secrets. Okay, it goes over 25 ways to get traffic. The person that I purchased this from this morning, what he does, he has a blog and he decided to use Pinterest as a way to drive traffic to his blog. Just switch the blog, think of Shopify or think of eBay. But Shopify allows you to use rich pins. So what you can do is just kind of like borrow ideas from this 25 ways to drive traffic from this report and use it for the rich pin strategy for driving traffic to your Shopify store. I know that you're working with eBay closer, but Shopify allows you to set up rich pins, whereas eBay doesn't allow you to set up rich pins on eBay on Pinterest. Okay, use this to get familiar with the things that need to be done on Pinterest, and then use it as a guide so that when you're ready to outsource this to someone to do the heavy lifting for you and do the automatic postings of different pins on a regular basis to Pinterest, it's being done correctly. You can basically piggyback here and cross-reference the things that I sent you and what the person tells you he's going to be doing, and then see if you find any holes in his strategy, and then question him about whether his strategy is lacking substance based on what you already know. So the more you know about the right things, the right ways to market on Pinterest, the better performance you'll be able to get out of whoever you hire to do the heavy lifting on Pinterest, the marketing and the reposting of different pins on Pinterest on a regular basis. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, please hit the like, subscribe, and share it with someone. And if you have any questions or ideas, please leave some comments, and I look at every one of those comments and answer them. Okay, take care. Bye.